Welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to, it is October 2nd, 2025. I cannot believe it's already October. Although September, even though it was my birth month, felt like it went on forever. Part of it was because I've been sick. I'm still sick, still fighting this cough that won't go away, this nightmare. But anyway, I'm here to do my world event spread that I always do at the first of the month. Usually I try to do it on the first day or the second day. I feel like for some reason it loses something if I do it third or fourth or fifth day. So I try to do it at the very beginning of the month. I have a girls' weekend this weekend, which I've never been invited to, for a girls' trip, which is so exciting. Starting after I leave work tomorrow. So I won't be filming my normal filming that I do for my the decks I got in September or my birthday haul yet, because it's literally tomorrow's Friday, the 3rd, and it just, the way it fell, I'm going to be incognito all weekend. So anyway, we are going to go ahead and do tonight the world event spread, just because it only takes a few minutes usually. This world event spread I found on some website online. It's well known for tarot. If I remember, I'll post the link to it below. I may still cough. I still have a cough. It is getting better. It's way better than it was. That landed me in the hospital last Friday. But I'm using my Tarot of Echoes and my Oracle of Echoes. It's underneath here. This is the indie version. There's no mass market yet, but I know there is one coming for the Tarot with a book. So excited for that. Anatorian also did the artwork for the Bone Stone Earth Flesh Tarot. And I will be remiss to say, it's a very highly coveted deck that has been out of print for a minute. Avalon Cameron is the creator. It is now on pre-order. I think it's coming out in November. I've already pre-ordered it, so on Amazon. So it's by I want to say Llewellyn. So if you don't have that deck, go right now and pre-order the Bone Stone Earth Flesh Tarot on Amazon. No one is sponsoring me. I'm just saying everybody needs that deck. It's my second favorite deck ever. So go buy it. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. It is now 3 minutes into this. So I always do a quick meditation and drop cards. I don't look at them until I talk to you guys on here. So I do a 4-card spread. That is a world event spread. What's going to happen in the world in the next month. And I've been doing these every month, and I really am enjoying them, even though they creep me out to no end, because 9 times out of 10, it's stuff that happens. Winds up happening a few months later or whatever. Anyway, let's get into this. So the first question is, what is the next event that will affect the world? And I pulled the 4 of Swords. And it's interesting because the 4 of Swords is usually a card of rest, even sleeping. I just got a new deck that has a skeleton. Like, it's clearly a dead person, which is creepy. And I just remember either the last world event spread or the one before, I said it was ironic. I find this ironic because it was like we were waking up from a sleep or a slumber, which I find interesting. But in this case, I almost heard gasps, like, almost like, what do you call it? Carbon monoxide poisoning. So that's creepy. Which, why else would you be sleeping, resting? But yeah, I love her artwork. But yeah, that, for some reason, that came to mind, carbon monoxide poisoning. On a massive scale. Interesting. And so the oracle that I have underneath it that I pulled the Deceit card. Wow. Yeah, it's always these event spreads are usually very deceiving. Interesting. It's kind of like watch what this hand is doing. You're watching what this hand is doing, so you don't see what this hand is doing. Same kind of thing here. And I've been saying that for quite a while. In these spreads, that there's a misdirection happening, and I think that's where the deceit comes in. And here it's somebody, it looks like they're hoarding money or getting paid off to do some stuff. So, maybe somebody's going to intentionally carbon monoxide poison gas someone, a lot of someone's, and then they're getting paid for it. Their family, they may still get caught, but their family's getting paid for it. Interesting. Anyway, card 2 is where will this happen? Now, card 2 and 3 doesn't matter what card it is, it matters what suit it is. So card 2 is where will this happen? We got the Knight of Wands. So Wands is south. So it's going to happen in the south. And it's interesting that we have Wands because it's always hotter in the south, right? I don't feel like this is the first time I've had a world event spread in the probably this year where I feel like it was not happening here in the States. It's happening even further south. Maybe Mexico. Maybe I want to say Brazil for some reason. And mind you, when I talk to you guys, it's just stuff that's literally coming out and my downloading. So interesting. And it's hot in Brazil. So you never know. Then we have creativity here with that card. So somebody's going to get... This is a very creative way of getting rid of somebody, honestly. Because they will never assume that somebody's doing it. If it's kind of like a carbon monoxide type of situation, they'll think, oh, something major failed in the system of this house or this building, and all these people died. And meanwhile, I still feel like whoever did it, though, is going to get caught. So, but it may be a while before they actually get caught. So it's kind of a genius way of getting rid of somebody if you on a big scale, because nobody is suspecting it for a while. Interesting. I don't like that at all. Anyway, number 3 is roughly the time it will happen. We have the Fool card, which is undetermined time or now. And I do feel like it's something that's a ways off. So it's still undetermined when this will happen. Interesting. And then what do we have underneath here? The crone. Yeah, so the crone even feels like, okay, she's older. It took time to get to that stage. So it's still in the brain process right now, if you will, of whatever this thing is happening. It's not going to happen for a while. Which in that case, in my mind, it can still be thwarted. Yes. Okay, so number 4 question is, what impact will it have on the world? And we pulled the 5 of Swords. And what else is with that? A gift. Every time I pull a card that's something kind of like this, it's almost like there's a person that's doing these things that knows it. They don't know that they're doing something bad. In their mind, they're doing something for the greater good. And that's what that feels like here is, yes, we took out all these people. However, it's going to wake all these other people up to wake them up to what is actually going on. And maybe they'll stop trusting the wrong person or the wrong people. That's what that feels like here. We're not killing these people just to kill them. We're giving everybody else a gift, a chance to wake up from what's actually the reality of what's going on. And the Five of Swords is a conflict, not conflict, but you won this battle, but at what cost to you? At what cost to your humanity? And I swear I pulled this before in A World of Its Spread in this year, and had the same kind of concept feeling to it, where they're doing anything they can to win, but at what cost to them? At what cost to their mindset, their body, their humanity? Are they actually doing these things? And I'm actually going to pull, I don't know why, I've never done this before. I'm pulling from the tarot. I want to see if this person gets caught. Is this person that's doing this going to get caught? There goes the cat. And I pulled out the Emperor and the Moon card, which the way I do my yes and no's is if it's 2 majors out of 3, it's a yes. If it's 2 out of 3 minors out of 3, it's a no. So right off, we've already pulled two majors, which to me is a yes. This person will get caught. And we have a third one right here. The Chariot, which is my soul card. Yes, this person will get caught for what they're doing, for what they get done. Whether it's before or after, I don't know. But that's all I got for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night.